What's up, Bieber Nation? Get ready to have your mind blown because the news cycle is absolutely on fire today, and we've got the hottest updates hitting your feed right now. The energy is electric, the stakes are high, and you are not going to want to miss a single second of this. We're diving deep into the stories that everyone will be talking about, so buckle up because your weekly dose of everything that matters is here, and it's coming in hot. First up, the entertainment world is buzzing with massive performance announcements that are set to redefine the stage. Then, we've got some groundbreaking new music drops that are already dominating the charts and the conversation. We're also keeping a close eye on a legendary artist making a huge comeback with a brand new creative venture that's turning heads. And if that wasn't enough, we're getting an exclusive peek at how one of music's biggest stars is stepping into a whole new arena. It's a whirlwind of must-know information, and we're breaking it all down for you. So, make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Smash that like button and let's go. The stage is set for a star-studded spectacle. Get ready for a night of unparalleled performances as the MTV Video Music Awards are gearing up to host some of the biggest names in music. This year's ceremony promises to be an unforgettable event, with Doja Cat, Post Malone, and Tate McRae confirmed to take the stage. Doja Cat is set to deliver the very first televised performance of her new single, Jealous Type, adding an extra layer of anticipation for fans eager to see her latest work live. Post Malone, a consistent VMA favorite with multiple wins, will also grace the stage, undoubtedly bringing his signature style and energy to the show. Adding to the excitement, Tate McRae, a rising star who is making waves in the pop scene, will be making her VMA performance debut, marking a significant milestone in her burgeoning career. The event isn't just about the performances, it's a celebration of artistic achievement across genres. Lady Gaga leads the pack with an impressive 12 nominations, including a nod for Artist of the Year and Best Album for her recent release, Mayhem. Her extensive VMA history, with 57 nominations to date, solidifies her status as a powerhouse in the music industry. Gaga's last VMA performance in 2020, featuring a memorable rendition of Rain on Me with Ariana Grande, is still talked about, setting a high bar for her potential appearance this year. The show will also honor musical icons with new awards, including the Rock the Bells Visionary Award for Busta Rhymes, recognizing his profound impact on hip-hop culture, and the inaugural Latin Icon Award for Ricky Martin, celebrating his 4-decade career that brought Latin music to the global forefront. Both Rhymes and Martin are also slated to perform, further enriching the night's lineup. The VMAs are scheduled to air live on September 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern from New York's UBS Arena, with LL Cool J returning to host. The star-studded event will be broadcast on CBS and available for streaming on Paramount+. With fan voting already underway for 19 categories, the excitement is palpable as artists like Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, Kendrick Lamar, and Taylor Swift vie for top honors. The VMAs continue to be a pivotal platform for celebrating music's most impactful artists and performances. And as the music world gears up for this massive awards show, a different kind of creative force is making waves in the music industry. Prepare yourself for the next story, because it involves a legendary DJ dropping some seriously hot new tracks. DJ Khaled unleashes a double dose of new music magic. Get ready because DJ Khaled has just dropped not one, but 2 brand new singles that are already setting the music scene ablaze. This release marks a significant moment, as it's the first new music we've heard from the Miami-based hitmaker in 2 years, following his 2022 releases like Staying Alive with Drake and Lil Baby, and Supposed to Be Loved with Baby, Future, and Lil Uzi Vert. Khaled has a knack for bringing together an eclectic mix of talent, and these new tracks are no exception. The first single, You Remind Me, is an island-inspired anthem that features a monumental collaboration with 4 dancehall legends, Vybz Kartel, Mavado, Bounty Killer, and Buju Banton, alongside rising talents Kaylin Arnold and Rory Stone Love. This rare gathering of dancehall titans is already creating a massive buzz, and Khaled accompanied the release with an official music video that also showcases another track from his upcoming album. That second track is called Hot Shot, giving fans a double treat right out of the gate, But Khaled isn't stopping there. He's also reunited with NBA YoungBoy Never Broke Again and the ever-popular Post Malone for a track titled Brother. This collaboration features emotional verses from YB reflecting on loyalty and brotherhood, perfectly complemented by Post Malone's smooth, melodic chorus. The production on Brother is handled by a powerhouse team including Jordan Hollywood, Skip on Beat, and the Monsters and Strangers, promising a polished and impactful sound. These releases are not just standalone singles. They are the first taste of Khaled's highly anticipated upcoming album, building immense anticipation for what's next. Khaled has a history of collaborating with an expansive roster of top-tier artists, including J Balvin, Usher, Cardi B, and many more, making his projects must-listen events. Notably, earlier this month, he also hosted NBA YoungBoy's surprise mixtape, DSHAWN, further cementing his influence and reach within the industry. Fans can catch the world premiere of You Remind Me and Brother on iHeartRadio and check out the official music video for You Remind Me/Hot Shot. The music world is buzzing about these new offerings, with fans and critics alike praising Khaled's ability to curate such diverse and powerful collaborations. The energy and artistry on display in these two singles suggests that his upcoming album will be a major contender in the music landscape. Now, as we celebrate these incredible new music releases, another major figure in the music industry is making a significant move, expanding their creative horizons. Get ready for the next story, as we delve into the world of fashion and music colliding in a spectacular debut. Lady Gaga set to dazzle at MTV VMAs with 12 nominations. Prepare for a spectacle as Lady Gaga is officially confirmed to perform at the upcoming MTV Video Music Awards, adding another layer of star power to an already electric lineup. This announcement comes as Gaga leads the nominations for this year's VMAs with an impressive 12 nods, including coveted categories like Artist of the Year and Best Album for her critically acclaimed work, Mayhem. Her extensive history with the VMAs is undeniable, boasting a total of 57 nominations throughout her career, cementing her status as a true icon. Fans fondly remember her last VMA performance in 2020, where she delivered a show-stopping rendition of hits from her album, Chromatica, including a memorable duet with Ariana Grande on Rain on Me. Gaga joins an already stellar roster of performers, including Doja Cat, who will be giving the first-ever televised performance of her new single, Jealous Type, and Tate McRae, who is set to make her VMA performance debut. Post Malone, a 6-time VMA winner, is also confirmed to take the stage, promising his unique blend of artistry. The 2025 VMAs are set to be a landmark event, introducing new awards that celebrate diverse genres. Rapper Busta Rhymes will receive the inaugural Rock the Bells Visionary Award, recognizing his immense cultural impact and musical legacy, and he is also scheduled to perform. Latin superstar Ricky Martin will be honored with the first-ever Latin Icon Award, celebrating his 4-decade career that has been instrumental in bringing Latin music and culture to the global mainstream. He too will perform. The ceremony, scheduled for September 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Live from the UBS Arena on New York's Long Island, will be hosted by the legendary LL Cool J. This year's VMAs will also be broadcast by CBS for the first time, with simulcasts on MTV and streaming availability on Paramount+. Gaga's 12 nominations place her at the forefront of this year's contenders, surpassing Taylor Swift, who received one Artist of the Year nomination, and keeping her in a close race with Bruno Mars, who has 11 nods. Other major nominees include Kendrick Lamar with 10 nominations, Rissé and Sabrina Carpenter with 8 each, and Ariana Grande and The Weeknd with 7. The fan voting for the 19 categories is currently live on the VMA's website, with voting closing on September 5th. The VMAs continue to be a pivotal platform, celebrating the year's most impactful music and artists across various genres and cultural contributions. As we witness these major music events unfold, a different kind of creative expression is taking center stage, showcasing a unique blend of artistry and personal style. Stay tuned for our next story, which offers an exclusive look at how one of music's biggest stars is venturing into the world of fashion design. Post Malone steps into the fashion spotlight with Austin Post debut. Get ready for a major style statement as music sensation Post Malone, born Austin Richard Post, is set to launch his very own fashion label, Austin Post. This exciting venture marks a significant expansion of his creative identity, moving beyond his chart-topping music career into the realm of high fashion. The debut collection, titled Season 1, at first light, is described as a fusion of Dallas Western and Southwest Ranch influences, promising a distinctive aesthetic that reflects Post Malone's unique personal style. The musician, known for his iconic face tattoos and eclectic fashion sense, is diving headfirst into the industry with a runway show in Paris, a city synonymous with style and innovation. The collection's inspiration draws from his Texan roots, with early glimpses showing pieces like a classic cattleman's shirt, denim, and a signature cowboy hat, all infused with his signature flair. This move places Post Malone among a growing list of musicians who have successfully transitioned into fashion entrepreneurship, following in the footsteps of artists like AAP Rocky with AWGE and Justin Bieber with his Skylick brand. His journey into fashion design also echoes the impact of pioneers like Pharrell Williams, whose early ventures paved the way for his creative direction at Louis Vuitton, and Kanye West, whose Yeezy collections redefined the industry. Post Malone's foray into fashion isn't entirely out of the blue. He has a history of successful brand collaborations, having lent his name and image to popular companies such as Bud Light, Crocs, Skims, and UGG. However, Austin Post represents a more personal and comprehensive creative expression. The timing of this launch is particularly noteworthy, as Post Malone is currently in Europe for his Big Ass World Tour, with a scheduled stop in Paris just days after his fashion show. This dual presence in Paris highlights his multifaceted career and his ability to command attention across different creative platforms. The fashion world is eagerly anticipating Season 1, which promises to offer a unique perspective on contemporary style, blending his musical persona with a sophisticated design sensibility. The Austin Post label is poised to make a significant impact, offering fans a chance to connect with his artistry on a whole new level. As Post Malone makes his mark in the fashion world, the music industry continues to buzz with major announcements and releases. Don't go anywhere, because our final story brings you up to speed on all the essential details you need to know about one of the most anticipated music award shows of the year. That's a wrap on another massive news day here at the Bieber Beat. We covered the star-studded VMA performer lineup featuring Doja Cat, Post Malone, and Tate McRae, DJ Khaled's surprise double music drop with NBA YoungBoy and Post Malone, Lady Gaga's dominance at the VMAs with 12 nominations, and Post Malone's exciting foray into fashion with his new label. Make sure you're subscribed for all the latest updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat, and smash that like button if you're hyped for all this music news. Don't forget to comment below with your favorite story of the day and follow us on all social media platforms. See you next time.